What's up guys, Anders here with another Black Desert video. Today we're going to go over the NA, EU, and Korean PC patch notes. But before we do that, I want to thank the supporters of this channel. You guys help keep these videos going, so thank you so much for the support. If you want to help, you can do so by subscribing to the channel if you haven't already, liking or disliking this video, and hitting that bell icon. Bell is good, so please ding the bell to get notified when I upload my next video. Now as for the NA and EU PC patch notes, we have new shy instruments. You can go to Kaya Pier on Kado Inner Harbor and Lake Flandor to buy the new instruments from the Artina NPC. You now have access to the recorder, cymbals, harp, piano, and violin. The related questline will end up giving you a 10% coupon for the Pearl Shop jukeboxes as well. Whale Tendon potions and elixirs can be upgraded to their higher grade versions by using 3 of the potion or elixirs plus a blue reagent bought through the material vendor. Pit of Undying now allows you to forfeit a quest and retake it in case you lose during the daily. Purigen in Valencia now allows you to transfer your energy into energy potions, much like Aliston does in Velia. The 1v1 arena in Battle Arena now has a queue system, so up to 30 people can queue up at a time, and you need to be close to the Hafun NPC to enter when your turn is up. The 1v1 arena now also keeps track of your consecutive wins. Seasoned characters will now receive a Pentavala earring and the Pentavala ring for reaching level 60 and 61 respectively. If you have already leveled to 61, you can find the rewards already waiting for you in the challenge tab. No early graduation just yet, but we may see it hopefully next week or the week after. For class changes, we have Warrior's Reckless Blow getting 2 more hits on charged attacks. Ranger's Tempest cooldown has been reduced to 9 seconds and has received a 33% damage increase. Waltz of Wind now has a 7-second cooldown and no longer has the DR effect on cooldown. Rushing Wind now has a 6-second cooldown and 2 more hits. Nature's Tremble now has a 15-second cooldown. Regeneration now has a 12-second cooldown, and for which Succession Magical Evasion is now more smooth. Magical Evasion in Awakening for which now allows you to cancel it with Fissure Wave and Thunderstorm while moving backwards. And for Wizard, Cataclysm and Chilling Wave can now combo more smoothly, as well as them also receiving that Magical Evasion change to be able to cancel it more smoothly while moving backwards. Hash Awakening and Succession was announced and confirmed for next week release. This is good news, but they also have a lot of bug fixes for Hash this week when it comes to his skills. We now also have a new offhand crystal called Rebellious Spirit Crystal. You need 1 Black Spirit Crystal, an Awakened Spirit Crystal, and a Volterra Spirit Crystal to craft it using simple alchemy. All these crystals are main story quest rewards, so Black Spirit comes from finishing the Medea story, Awakened is from Valencia story part 2, and Volterra is from the Camisylvia story. The Rebellious Crystal is going to give you 175 HP, all AP plus 5, Monster AP plus 5, and Skill XP plus 5%. So 2 of them are going to give you 350 more HP, 10 all AP, 10 Monster AP, and 10% Skill XP boost. Not too bad. I think the damage-wise Corrupted should still be better for most cases with high crit ratios, but those new crystals seem like a good alternative. The developers said themselves that they see these as temp or progression crystals, so I'm assuming they see Corrupted as the endgame offhand crystals still. Now, trash loot for Bashim, Desert Naga, Desert Fogan, and Kadri mobs has been lowered to 0.1 LT, so on par with places like Polyforest, which is a huge change and a welcome one. It means you can grind 3 times as long without having to store trash loot on your horse or in the storage through your maids. Weapon exchange coupons can now be used on all classes, even new ones. As soon as the Awakening releases for a new class, you can use a coupon for it. This means next week, Dandelion prices will be interesting to watch. Some people with the money may want to nab a pen Dandelion beforehand and use the coupon from Seasons to switch that weapon to a hash Dandelion, or we may see others do this and then sell those pen dandy hash weapons more frequently than you'd expect with the release of an Awakening. Paddock's Island now has lowest snakes that have a higher chance to drop ethereal earrings. Prices are very good right now for that earring, so the spot is deceptively decent for a duo grind if you can manage to make your way over there and grind it for a while. The drop rates on the earring don't seem to be too low. Field Boss Monster now has a chance to regenerate when killed. If he does so, you can defeat it once more to have another chance for it to regenerate one last time. So 3 sets of loot from 1 Field Boss Monster is not too bad with added Advice of Valks and spare powders to the loot tables. The blue and green outfits are now available for us as well. All you need to do is finish the main story in each region to receive a different set. So currently we have the Grinnell, Taratus, Hercules, Dobart, Lemuria, and Akum sets that you can get. The boxes are themselves character bound, but the outfits are family bound until you use them on a character. So you can open the box on one class and pass on the set to a new character without issue. Just know that once you use the outfit on a character, it becomes character bound. All of these sets can be dyed, and the 4 set effect is attack or cast speed +2. There is a new questline you can do to hand in 100 Imperial Training Seals in Stonetail Horse Ranch. Finishing the quest will get you a mount name change coupon. Not sure if it's worth 100 Imperial Training Seals to be honest, but only do this questline if you're a completionist. For events, we have the Tavala Enhancement Aid, which is just simply more refined magical blackstones every day. It's nice to get, but nothing amazing in my honest opinion. We still do not have season pass dailies and no word on early graduation, not even confirmation if we're looking at the same graduation process as Korea. So hopefully they say something this weekend. Cacau's been more focused on pushing hash than answering season questions, so that's the reality of the situation at the moment. Laytenn Strikes is an event that console received a while back. Now we have it. Laytenn will spawn at random while you venture out into the world. He will not spawn in the ocean, he will not spawn in underwater areas, and he will not spawn in Valencia. So make sure to be grinding in areas in Camasilvia, Drigan, Medaya, Calfian to take advantage of this event. After you defeat the Laytenn, you will get a box that can contain a dual Laytenn at best and spirit powders at worst, which is still pretty good. If more than one person hits the Laytenn, the player with the most damage gets the loot. Some of you guys were asking me to cover Pearl Shop updates as well, so I can tell you that What Does the Fox Say pack is pretty good if you need an Arctic Fox. Arctic Fox gives item drop rate increase. At T4, it's 4%, which is not a lot, but if you grind a lot, it's nice to have. You should know that you can only have one Arctic Fox out at a time, so keep that in mind. You can only have one. The Ghost Feed 2+1 pack is good if you need to go for T4 pets. Hash now has ghillies and fish outfits. Ranger has a new outfit called White Owl. Looks nice. A little plain, but I'd probably buy it if I were still playing Ranger on my NA account. Divine Blessing of Camasilv is a Kama Blessing with 10 loot scrolls additional. So people who grind a lot tend to buy this and sell the Kama Blessing if they already have a ton of blessings. It's a good time to order some Kama Blessings on the Central Market if you need them. And finally, Lucien Blanc Premium Outfit Set is on sale, so make sure to order them on the Central Market to get more chances at getting that outfit to melt them for crons if you need crons for pen attempts. Now for Korea, it's a bit of a letdown this week. No reveal of the T10 horse like they mentioned. We instead have the Nightmare Kzarka added to Korean servers. This version of Kzarka is a lot stronger and will drop Kzarka boxes from base to TET. So +0, Pride, Duo, Tri, and TET boxes can be dropped from this boss. Not bad really. They did say he does not count towards the season pass objective of killing Kzarka, so something to keep in mind. As for class changes, Berserker's Giant Leap has been fixed again, I guess. Well, let's hope, but the movement distance should be better, and you should not be slowed down while getting hit. The price of pen accessories has increased. No word on by how much they increased, however. Orchestra has been added. This is a feature where you can summon a Shy in your family of characters to play a music piece from the music album. The summoned Shy will stay there till the piece is over or you move far away enough. You can also summon Shies on ships, but not during Node Wars or sieges. They gave us more clues for the Ring Merchant ring. The PA buff you get from RBF is now 3 seconds longer and has super armor. Skill XP has been added to the loot table when defeating Farid, Ancient Paturum, and Giant Monster guild boss summons. Old Driganese boxes, which is the loot that drops when Guardmet spawns and attacks you in Drigan, is now more visible. Olin Valley mobs now have the target marker so you can see where their one-shot skills will hit and how they function. 4 new guild skills were added for Node Wars and Sieges. They added a Node War or Siege exclusive CTG, a mass heal, a mass HP regen tick, and mass movement speed increase. The CTG is still Guildmaster only for whatever reason. They note that the normal CTG can now only be used on channels that do not have ongoing war, so it seems that we still only have one combat CTG. but it won't consume the normal CTG, so you can still summon people for Garmith after the war is the idea that they're going for. Shiny metal rewards have also doubled, so you get more chances to convert them into loot scrolls or whatever else you need. You can now check equipment on your alt characters from the character selection menu. And remember guys, most of these changes will be coming to our version of the game next week. And that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Are you looking forward to the Hash Awakening? What do you think about those Node War specific CTGs? Let me know in the comments. And as always, guys, thanks again for watching. Thanks for listening. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.